microwave malfunction can stem from several potential causes. Firstly, a faulty receptacle could be the issue. Loose connections, damaged wires, or a blown circuit breaker can all cause a receptacle to malfunction. Secondly, an overloaded circuit might be the problem. If the microwave and other appliances on the same circuit are drawing too much power, the circuit may be unable to handle the load. Thirdly, damaged wiring could be to blame. The wiring behind the receptacle or the microwave cord may be damaged or exposed, leading to issues. Fourthly, a ground fault can cause problems. A fault in the ground wire can cause electrical surges and sparks, affecting the microwave's operation. Fifthly, electrical arcing may be occurring. Electrical arcing can occur when there is a loose or faulty connection, causing a spark and overheating. To troubleshoot these potential issues, follow these steps. Firstly, check the circuit breaker. Locate the circuit breaker panel and check if the circuit breaker for the microwave circuit is tripped. If it is, reset the breaker and try again to see if the microwave operates normally. Secondly, inspect the receptacle. Unplug the microwave and carefully examine the receptacle for any signs of damage. Look for loose screws, burnt terminals, or broken wires that could indicate a problem. Thirdly, test the outlet. Use a multimeter or an outlet tester to check if the receptacle is receiving power and if the wiring is intact. This will help determine if the outlet itself is functioning correctly. Fourthly, examine the microwave cord. Check the microwave cord for any cuts, breaks, or exposed wires. Unplug it and inspect the plug for any loose or damaged connections. A damaged cord can cause electrical issues. Fifthly, check the microwave fuse. If the microwave has a replaceable fuse, inspect it for damage. If the fuse is blown or appears damaged, replace it with a new fuse of the same rating. Lastly, if you are not comfortable troubleshooting the issue yourself or if you are unsure about any of the steps, contact a qualified electrician. They can safely assess the situation and determine the cause of the problem, ensuring that the repair is done correctly and safely. When working with electrical appliances and wiring, it is crucial to follow safety precautions to prevent injury or damage. Firstly, always unplug appliances before servicing or troubleshooting. This will prevent the risk of electric shock while you are working on the appliance. Secondly, turn off the power at the circuit breaker before working on electrical wiring. This will ensure that there is no live current flowing through the wires while you are inspecting or repairing them. Thirdly, use appropriate safety gear such as insulated gloves and safety glasses to protect yourself from electrical hazards. Fourthly, do not attempt to repair electrical components unless you are qualified to do so. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it is best left to professionals who have the necessary training and experience. It is essential to understand some underlying principles of electrical circuits and safety. Microwaves typically operate on a dedicated 120-volt circuit, and the circuit breaker is designed to trip if the current draw exceeds the circuit's capacity, usually 15 or 20 amps. A trip breaker indicates an overload or a short circuit. Receptacles are designed to provide a safe and reliable connection to the electrical system. Over time, connections can loosen, wires can become damaged, and the receptacle itself can fail. Regular inspection and maintenance can prevent these issues from causing problems. Multimeters and outlet testers are valuable tools for diagnosing electrical problems. A multimeter can measure voltage, current, and resistance, while an outlet tester can quickly check for proper wiring and grounding. Using these tools can help you identify the source of the problem. Electrical codes, such as the National Electrical Code, or NEC, provide guidelines for safe electrical installations. These codes specify requirements for wiring, grounding, and overcurrent protection. It is important to follow these codes to ensure the safety of your electrical system. Grounding is a critical safety feature that provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping the circuit breaker and preventing electric shock. A properly grounded electrical system is essential for safety. Arcing is a dangerous phenomenon that occurs when electricity jumps across a gap in a circuit. Arcing can generate heat and sparks, which can ignite nearby materials and cause a fire. Loose connections and damaged insulation can cause arcing. Overloaded circuits can also lead to overheating, which can damage wiring and appliances. It is important to avoid overloading circuits by spreading the load across multiple circuits. GFCI, or ground fault circuit interrupters, are designed to protect against ground faults. GFCI outlets can detect small imbalances in current and quickly shut off power to prevent electric shock. GFCI protection is required in many areas, such as kitchens and bathrooms. When replacing a receptacle, it is important to use a receptacle that is rated for the intended use. Receptacles are available in different amperages and voltage ratings, and it is important to choose the correct receptacle for the circuit. When working with electrical wiring, it is important to use the correct wire gauge. Wire gauge refers to the thickness of the wire, and the correct gauge depends on the amperage of the circuit. Using the wrong wire gauge can cause overheating and fire. Electrical tape is used to insulate electrical connections and prevent shorts. It is important to use high-quality electrical tape that is rated for the intended use. Wire connectors, such as wire nuts, are used to join wires together. It is important to use the correct size and type of wire connector for the wires being joined. Regular maintenance of your electrical system can prevent problems and ensure safety. This includes checking receptacles for damage, tightening loose connections, and replacing worn or damaged wiring. If you notice any signs of electrical problems, such as flickering lights, sparking outlets, or burning smells, it is important to address the issue immediately. Ignoring these problems can lead to more serious issues and potential hazards. When working with electricity, it is always best to err on the side of caution. If you are unsure about anything, consult a qualified electrician. They can provide expert advice and ensure that the work is done safely and correctly. Understanding basic electrical safety principles and following proper procedures can help you avoid electrical hazards and keep your home safe. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity and to seek professional help when needed. Keep in mind that if a microwave repeatedly blows fuses, it may indicate a more serious internal problem within the appliance itself. While checking the outlet and power supply is crucial, the microwave's internal components, such as the magnetron high voltage transformer or capacitor, could be failing. These components can draw excessive current, leading to blown fuses and potential electrical hazards. If the new microwave sparked upon plugging it in, this strongly suggests a problem with either the outlet or the microwave's wiring. Since the previous microwave also failed, the outlet is the more likely culprit. However, it's still important to inspect the new microwave's cord and plug for any visible damage before plugging it in again after the outlet issue has been resolved. Using a multimeter to check the voltage at the outlet is a good step, but it's also important to check the wiring's integrity. Look for loose connections, frayed wires, or signs of overheating, such as discoloration or melting. If you find any of these issues, address them before plugging in any appliance. When replacing an outlet, ensure the power is off at the circuit breaker and use a voltage tester to confirm there's no live current. Follow the wiring instructions carefully, matching the wires to the correct terminals on the new outlet. If you're unsure, consult an electrician. Overloading a circuit can cause the circuit breaker to trip repeatedly. This happens when the combined wattage of all appliances on the circuit exceeds the circuit's capacity. To avoid this, spread appliances across different circuits or use a power strip with a built-in circuit breaker. If you suspect a ground fault circuit interrupter or GFCI outlet can provide added protection. GFCI outlets detect imbalances in current and quickly shut off power to prevent electric shock. Consider installing a GFCI outlet for the microwave, especially if it's near a water source. Electrical arcing can be dangerous, as it can generate heat and sparks that can ignite flammable materials. If you notice arcing at an outlet, turn off the power immediately and have it inspected by an electrician. Regular electrical inspections can help identify potential problems before they become hazards. Have your home's electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician every few years to ensure it's in good condition. When troubleshooting electrical issues, always prioritize safety. Wear appropriate safety gear such as insulated gloves and safety glasses, and never work on live circuits. If you're unsure about any step, consult an electrician. Remember, electricity can be dangerous, and it's always best to err on the side of caution. If you're not comfortable working with electricity, call a qualified electrician to handle the repairs. They have the knowledge, experience, and tools to diagnose and fix electrical problems safely and effectively. When describing electrical safety gear, ensure to use the correct terminology. Insulated gloves are designed to protect against electric shock, while safety glasses protect the eyes from sparks and debris. Use the correct tools for the job. A multimeter is used to measure voltage, current, and resistance, while a voltage tester is used to check for the presence of voltage. Using the wrong tools can be dangerous and can damage electrical components. When working with electrical wiring, follow the National Electrical Code, or NEC, guidelines. The NEC provides detailed requirements for wiring, grounding, and overcurrent protection. Following these guidelines ensures that your electrical system is safe and compliant. Grounding is a critical safety feature that provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping the circuit breaker and preventing electric shock. Ensure that all electrical circuits are properly grounded. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect against overloads and short circuits. These devices trip when the current exceeds the circuit's capacity, preventing damage to wiring and appliances. Regular maintenance of your electrical system is essential for safety. Check receptacles for damaged, tight and loose connections, and replace worn or damaged wiring. If you notice any signs of electrical problems, address them immediately. Remember, electricity can be dangerous, and it's always best to err on the side of caution. If you're unsure about anything, consult a qualified electrician. They can provide expert advice and ensure that the work is done safely and correctly. Understanding basic electrical safety principles and following proper procedures can help you avoid electrical hazards and keep your home safe. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity and seek professional help when needed. A crucial safety tip is to never overload extension cords. Extension cords are designed for temporary use and should not be used as a permanent wiring solution. Overloading extension cords can cause overheating and fire. Avoid using multiple extension cords plugged into each other, as this can also create a fire hazard. Instead, use a power strip with a built-in circuit breaker to distribute power safely. When replacing a circuit breaker, be sure to use the correct amperage rating. Using a circuit breaker with a higher amperage rating than the circuit's capacity can allow too much current to flow, potentially causing overheating and fire. Always replace a circuit breaker with one that has the same amperage rating as the original. Be aware of aluminum wiring, which was commonly used in homes built in the 1960s and 1970s. Aluminum wiring can be more prone to corrosion and loosening than copper wiring, which can create a fire hazard. If you have aluminum wiring in your home, have it inspected by a qualified electrician and consider having it replaced with copper wiring. When installing recessed lighting, be sure to use fixtures that are rated for insulation contact, or IC. IC-rated fixtures are designed to be installed in direct contact with insulation, which prevents overheating and fire hazards. Non-IC-rated fixtures require a certain amount of clearance from insulation, which can be difficult to achieve in some situations. Regularly check your smoke detectors to ensure they are working properly. Smoke detectors are essential for early fire detection and can save lives. Test your smoke detectors monthly and replace the batteries at least once a year. Consider installing carbon monoxide detectors as well, as carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Never tamper with your electrical meter or attempt to bypass it. Tampering with your electrical meter is illegal and can be extremely dangerous. If you suspect that your electrical meter is not working properly, contact your utility company. When working on electrical projects, always disconnect the power at the circuit breaker before starting any work. This will prevent accidental electrocution and ensure your safety. Use a voltage tester to confirm that the power is off before touching any wires or components. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, when working with electricity. including insulated gloves, safety glasses, and hearing protection. PPE can help protect you from electrical shock, burns, and other injuries. Never work alone when working with electricity. Have someone nearby who can assist you in case of an emergency. Be sure to let them know what you are working on and how to shut off the power if necessary. If you are unsure about any aspect of electrical work, consult a qualified electrician. They have the knowledge, experience, and tools to diagnose and fix electrical problems safely and effectively. Remember, electricity can be dangerous, and it's always best to err on the side of caution. By following these safety tips, you can help prevent electrical accidents and keep your home safe. If you are experiencing persistent electrical problems such as flickering lights, tripping circuit breakers, or sparking outlets, it is important to have your electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician. These problems can be signs of more serious underlying issues that need to be addressed. During an electrical inspection, the electrician will check your wiring, outlets, circuit breakers, and other components to identify any potential hazards or code violations. They will also test your grounding system to ensure it is working properly. Based on their findings, the electrician will recommend any necessary repairs or upgrades to your electrical system. These repairs may include replacing damaged wiring, upgrading your circuit breaker panel, or installing new outlets or lighting fixtures. By addressing electrical problems promptly and professionally, you can help prevent fires, electrical shocks, and other hazards. A well-maintained electrical system is essential for the safety and comfort of your home. Remember, electrical work can be dangerous, and it is always best to leave it to the professionals. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, do not attempt to do it yourself. Contact a qualified electrician to handle the repairs. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity and follow proper procedures to avoid accidents. By taking these precautions, you can help keep yourself and your family safe from electrical hazards. If you're still having issues after checking the receptacle, consider if other appliances in the same circuit are drawing too much power. Microwaves, especially when starting up, can draw a significant amount of amperage. Try running the microwave alone in the circuit to see if the problem persists. If it doesn't, then the circuit is likely overloaded when other appliances are running. Relocating some appliances to different circuits, if possible, can solve this issue. If the problem still occurs with the microwave as the only appliance on the circuit, or if you're not comfortable with electrical troubleshooting, calling a licensed electrician is the best and safest course of action. They can properly diagnose the issue, whether it's a wiring problem, a faulty breaker, or something else, and make the necessary repairs to ensure your safety and the proper functioning of your electrical system.